awful cough for 3 weeks. Is there anyone I could see?
Go ahead to the waiting room. We'll be right with you.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Mosnika. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I've had this really bad cough. Is there anything you could prescribe?
I could recommend you codeine. It will suppress your cough. However, there are some side effects, such as high risk of addiction, dependency, difficulty in breathing or swallowing, rapid heartbeat, rash, vision changes, and seizures. So you can pick this up at the pharmacy after our visit. Codeine is an opioid and a narcotic that is used in cough syrup and can also be used for other purposes. Codeine acts on the central nervous system to suppress the cough center of the brain. Although codeine does not suppress all coughs, it has been shown to reduce the frequency of chronic coughs in adults. Codeine cannot be used by anyone under 18 years old and can be easily misused, which can result in addiction, overdose, and death when taking it not as prescribed by a doctor. It's relatively harmless in small doses. It can highly be addictive. In fact, there's a codeine cough syrup addiction epidemic in Zimbabwe. As experts estimate, it engulfed over half the country's young people. Taking a closer look at this codeine molecule, this is a 2D structure of it, and it is represented as a skeleton structure. Codeine molecule has 47 sigma bonds, and those are the red lines right here, and it has 4 pi bonds. And these are these black lines right here because they are double bonds. There's also hydrogen bonding in this molecule, which is right here. The O is connected to the H. Therefore, this is hydrogen bonding. Moving on to polarity, codeine is a cough syrup. Therefore, it can dissolve in water, which is an indicator that it is polar. There's also hydrogen bonding, as I said before, in one region. Therefore, that reveals that this region is extremely polar. The O in the oxygen is basically pulling the electrons as it is more electronegative. Even though this molecule is polar, there are some non-polar regions, like right here, the carbon, and the hydrogen right here.
I need more. Listen, I need more.
Hi, I'm Dr. Furman, and I recommend ammonium carbonate. Ammonium carbonate is a non-toxic white crystalline salt with the molecular formula NH42CO3 and is used as an active ingredient in cough syrup to relieve the symptoms of bronchitis. Compared to codeine, it has less side effects such as vomiting, diarrhea, and headache. Ionic compounds are made up of things that are charged. Ammonium carbonate has polyatomic molecules that have positive and negative charge that keep the molecule together. This is a 2D model of ammonium carbonate. Ammonium carbonate is an ionic bond. There are 2 ammonium molecules and 1 carbonate molecule. Ammonium has a Vesper shape of tetrahedral with a bond angle of 109 degrees. Its hybridization is sp3 because it has 4 connections. Carbonate has a Vesper shape of trigonal planar with a bond angle of 120 degrees. Its hybridization is sp2 because it has 3 connections.
As you can see, in total, ammonium carbonate has 11 sigma bonds because ammonium has 1, 2, 3, 4 sigma bonds, and then this one does also, so that's 8 sigma bonds. Plus the 3 sigma bonds from carbonate equals 11 sigma bonds in total. Sigma bonds are the single bonds in each. Meanwhile, for pi bonds, there's only 1 pi bond in total, and that is on the carbonate because there's 1 double bond over here, and so that other bond counts as one pi bond.
Overall, the public will benefit more from this chemical, as it is not addictive and can be prescribed to children as medicine.
If you have a cough, and that cough with ammonium carbonate.